Ah, there we go. That would explain the problem. Ah, okay. I should really fix my my mute unmute keys. I have my desktop audio and my microphone audio set to mute, set to unmute separately, which is probably not
Separately.
good. Yeah, there we
Oh.
go. I somehow, some way, I always get confused with that. I don't know why. I think I might just be a little too stupid for this. I think that just might be the case. Some sources are claiming that the Microstreamer may not be of peak intelligence. I would take great offense to these claims, but would make no effort to refute them. Oh yeah, we had perfectly good trash. Oh shit, we don't have trash bags to build our trash collection. Oh fuck. Fuck, I just realized this. God, yeah, this is my first real stream since coming back. I opened the save file for this, and it was like 10 days last played. And let me tell you something. If you've been, like, really craving another, like, Microstreamer stream, I'm here to tell you, I've been craving, first of all, to stream, and second of all, to play more Schedule 1. I've been sitting here, you know the, like, soy jack image of the guy who's, like, hiding behind a table? And they're like, we have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. And it's like the UN soldiers. That was me thinking about Schedule 1. Like this whole time. I didn't want to play it because I'm not on stream. This was another thing. We got into this on stream a little bit yesterday. Oh god, I'm already getting on like ADHD shit. But yeah, this was another thing. We talked about this on stream yesterday a little bit, if you watched that little catch-up video. Talking about streaming and like realistic expectations for it. Something that you don't think about when you don't stream. Also, I did have trash bags. It's kind of cringe. I'm just dumb. No. Something you don't think about when you consider streaming is like you'll start games on stream, and then you won't be able to. You'll get addicted to something on stream, and then you won't be able to play anything else. You won't want to play anything else, and this is the case with Schedule 1 for me. You won't want to play anyone else. Sorry, I got sidetracked for a second there. ADHD. What was I going on? The train of thought I had? Oh god, it's already starting, man. This fucking sucks, man. This shit sucks. Maybe I should get tested. Maybe that would be a net benefit to my life, huh? Because this is probably not a normal thing that people do, huh? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm self-imposing. But chat imposed first, so I guess we take the L's where they come. I guess those are L's. Oh jeez. What was I just saying? Oh, we're talking about streaming. Yeah, you get there's nothing really to it. All this suspense for like a non-point. Yeah, you get hooked on a game while you're streaming it, and then you can't or don't want to stream for a little bit. Or like you need to wait between streams and you just can't play it, and you're sitting there like bursting at the seams waiting to play that game. Hello, Calroyce. It's been a long time no see. Also, there is a plant in here, just kidding. Object permanence is not one of my strong suits. I gotta be honest with you. I do not put that on my resume. I try to dodge that in job interviews. Fucking allegedly Future Love All Kindly Echoing Sweetly is live on Twitch. Some people say that he streams. Me, on the other hand, you know, I couldn't be caught dead, right? I've missed you, Calroyce. How have you been? I feel like something's been missing in my life since I stopped streaming, and I already forgot the point that I was starting earlier. What was I saying earlier? I totally fucking lost it. I started something new save. Been a while since I played Schedule 1. I mean, I'm hooked on this game. Simple as that. It's about the most I can say about it. Oh, we were talking about expectations for streaming. Yesterday, I brought up... Oh, I brought up The Circle. I've been okay. Need a vacation. What do you... I mean, I feel that. I really do. I mean, you could argue that I did that taking a vacation from streaming, but... it was not, intended. How have you been, Cal, right? I started a new job today. I got hired by, like people know that, like, follow my stream regularly. They probably know that I work at a pet store. And I got picked up by this rich guy who shops at our store. And he was like, do you wanna help me, like, take care of my private collection? I was like, fuck yeah, I do. First of all, he pays way better than my boss. Small business could never. Second of all, his collection is so fucking sick. He's got, like, reticulated pythons, like, sitting under his TV. Like, his TV stand is literally, like, it's like a desk, like, enclosure that's got, like, two 14-foot reticulated pythons in it. They're beautiful, dude. They are, like, as thick as my thighs. And that's pretty thick. Followers of the stream will not doubt that that is pretty fucking thick. Yeah, I'm very excited to be working for him. I have 3 jobs now? I mean, what, do you consider this a job? I wouldn't consider this a job. What's my third job in this context? I have 2. I work at a pet store, and then now I do that. That's not really... I almost feels like more like a side hustle. Because, like... It's technically a job, but, like, it's not a formal thing, and it's not, like... What was I thinking about? Oh, I guess drug dealing would be my job, huh? I do that. I am known to do that from time to time. For all the... FBI agents in chat, this is what we call a joke. Microstreamer is a legit job? It could be. It could be, but you playing. It could be, but I playing. Me some not streaming for like 10 days. No, go in the hole. If you ever become affiliate, this is true. This is true. I don't have high hopes for that, though. Oh yeah, no, so I mean, I talked about this yesterday, but I don't think anybody was there for it. I was made aware of a reality show called The Circle, and the whole gimmick of The Circle was that these people were placed in like a oh, what am I thinking of? This needs to go on a shelf or something. I can't right now. These people were placed in, like... I don't sell enough of this stuff. Darn it. They were placed in a shoebox. Yes. A walk-in freezer. I do like that. That would be a good reality show. God, you're taking me back to working at McDonald's. Waking up at the ass crack of dawn. It was like 5 in the morning. And my ass would be in the freezer with no work gloves, unloading the truck for like 2 to 3 hours. Placed in a mental state of hypnosis? I wish, dude. That's what I'm into. Sorry, what? The gimmick of The Circle was that they were placed into these apartments, like normal-ass apartments, and they lived in complete isolation minus the fact that they were being watched, like on camera. And people who were watching the show could, like, comment on the things that they do, and they would, like, interact with the people, and like, the comments from these people on social media. And they would, like, have banter with these people, and they'd be like, you know, like, I feel like, you know, espresso. Somebody would give them like a comment about espresso martinis, and they'd be like, I feel like espresso martinis are only drank by like moms in their 30s, and I'm like, yeah, that's probably correct, but like, they're talking about, they make like this commentary spin on it of like, oh, you know, this is like a reflection of the digital world and how like there's really in a weird way no privacy ever. And I'm like, dude, what you've essentially created here is a show where you take non-streamers and tell them to be streamers, and then you make a crazy thing out of it. Like, it's not it's not really that deep when you break it down. Espresso Martini does sound pretty gas, though. So it's just streaming, but more Big Brothery? Kinda, yeah. Oh, the people watch your every move. They judge every little thing that you do, and it's so taxing on my mental health. Fucking, have you tried streaming on Twitch? I'm sitting here, like, jarring up fucking weed, and people are gonna be like, Mr. Streamer, didn't you say, like, 5 minutes ago that you were gonna go and dump your trash in the cash for trash? And I'd be like, oh yeah, and then I'm gonna go do that for 30 minutes, and then they'd be like, weren't you just bagging weed? Isn't that literally just how Twitch started back when it was just Justin TV? I actually don't know the lore of Twitch. I kind of doomed and gloomed about it back in the day. When, like, when it felt like streaming was really, like, taking over YouTube. I remember when people were first starting to crash out about YouTube, like, not being profitable anymore. It was weird. It was, like, a short era that YouTube was, like, truly profitable for creators. I should buy more of these. You when I'm a consumer. We can do more. Let's just get like 40. We have a whole shelf in the kitchen. I remember that era where it felt like a lot of YouTubers' channels were turning into Twitch highlights, where before they were just dedicated YouTubers. And it made me sad, because I never really liked watching live streams, which is a weird thing to hear from your favorite Microstreamer. But it's true. And I still don't really watch a lot of live streams. The only time in my life that live streaming got a bit of a renaissance for me was HoloLive. And even then, it was mostly like Minato Aqua when she was doing her like unranked to GM. Justin TV is a single featuring founder Justin Can, who broadcasts his life 24/7 and popularized the term life casting. Has he heard of reality TV? Because that was what that started as well. I'm gonna move this product over here. And then it turned into Twitch eventually. I mean, that's an interesting origin story, I gotta say. That's not what I expected of it. I thought Twitch is owned by Amazon. How did Twitch get picked up by that? I mean, I guess the actual answer is, like, Bezos is an entrepreneur. But is he an entrepreneur? Well, I guess he is technically, because he did, like, make Amazon. I can't even really call him old money, but in this context anyway. They bought it once it started getting popular. It's kind of crazy to me, like, remembering when Amazon was just a bookseller. I think the concept in general of motherfuckers, people texting me. If I experience this in real life, I will cry. I could never have this many people, like, trying to text me at once. Crop is ready under the West Bridge. Do I still... oh, yeah, I don't have seeds. I gotta go pick those up. God damn it, dude. Right, once it started getting pop. Bad cry or good cry? Bad cry. I would bad cry. Because, like, the amount of... like, I actually don't think I can handle this many people talking to me at once. Oh no, I did get this. That's right. I was running from the cops and I left my trash grabber here. Oh, baby, we're back in business. That's why I only had one. I was wondering where that went. You should streaming is the shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I love streaming, okay? I felt like something was so missing in my life when I stopped streaming. And the reason I stopped streaming, and I talked about this yesterday, there's the whole point of me doing that VOD. It's only like 15 minutes. You could watch it. There's some treats in there for you. But the reason I stopped streaming was just because I there's no interesting reason. I literally just needed sleep. I couldn't, I was sleeping when I would normally be streaming. I alluded to it a bit on my Minecraft streams, where I was like talking about my non-24-hour sleep cycle. And I hate it, but it is what it is. Yeah, it caught up to me, and I could not keep doing it. Anyway, streaming is the right choice for me. I felt like something was so missing from my life when I wasn't doing that. This feels so weirdly, like, energizing and healing, as silly as it sounds. I don't know how quite to describe that. Also, I should give these to Benji. This fucking bitch ass is gonna be... I think I felt what you were going is this vague sense that there wasn't enough terrible gaming in my life. I mean, I could be playing Deadlock right now, and you could be feeling it worse. I haven't... That's another reason, low-key, the Deadlock item shop change came out. And it is so fucking good, and I have not been able to put it down. Where's... I need to go to Benji. Where is Benji? Benji. Where are you, you piece of shit? Benji. Benji! Wait, actually, though, where is he? He might be in his apartment. Oh, he is in his apartment. Okay. In his motel room. What actually is a motel? I've never thought about this before, compared to, like, a hotel. Whoa, those are some good fucking earnings. He's got some OG Kush, some Granddaddy Purple, Sour Diesel. More jars of OG, some more of that. I think he's got everything, right? He doesn't have green crack. I'll bring him some of that. You know what? Actually, you need to trade. Why don't we... I'll take back the bags of OG Kush, and I'll give you some green crack. Basically, this means you can drive right up to your door and you won't have to go inside the hallways. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually. That makes sense, I suppose. Very American, though, I must say. I imagine they probably don't have those in Europe. Or at the very least, they wouldn't bother to call them motels. Le Hôtel des Cars. That's what they call them. That is pretty nice. Have I ever stayed at a motel? I think I did once, actually. When I was in Florida. Oh my. That's a good story right there. Eater file. We can do this. 5 for 230 sounds pretty good. Meet you behind Taco Town. Okay. He's like right here. Yeah, when I was in Florida, you know, we had... I think I spent like one day... We spent like the first part of our trip in Orlando to... spending it at like a Disney hotel. And then after that, we spent it at like a Motel 6. I remember really liking Orlando. I do remember thinking it was quite the adjustment, like learning how to breathe underwater. when I got off the plane. That said, let's see. Oh, you need green crack. Where is your... You have plenty of sour diesel. Let's give you green crack. The lack of niche accommodation to fill the need for the automobile travelers who only need an overnight stay to do their trip inspired entrepreneurs. Combination of the convenience of a campground with the comforts and the respectability of a hotel spurred the creation of the motel. Interesting. So I guess it's just like if you're driving through town. Best Western because they gave you a little kid activity kit? Really? I didn't know this. I don't remember what I did, but I have a vague memory of being a child and getting my ass chewed at a resort. I don't know what the fuck I did. I was probably like 4. I got my ass chewed out. And I was told that I had to stay inside. And my only options for entertainment was like coloring with crayons. And I wanted to cry. I don't remember what I did. But that was my supervillain origin story. 3x, what is the base price? Like 40? Can I ask you like 120 for it? I can do it now. I'll just grab some. Front of the motel. I can do that. So nothing has changed. Shut up! Silence! I did nothing to deserve this. I've been nothing but nice to you. I give you streams every day. I entertain you literally for free. And you're over here trying to be my op. Like, where else could you possibly get this kind of content? What the fuck is... This is like a horror movie. This is horrifying. I just, like... This reminds me of, oh, I'm being abducted while I need to... Oh, fuck. Here, let's do this. That works. Well, I accidentally made a sale. That works for me. Who the fuck was that? What? They're gone! The fucking ghost! I just sold weed to a ghost! I've been haunted by the specter of Snoop Dogg! He's not even fucking dead! As long as I have cash, who cares if they're alive? I mean, yeah, I can't complain about that. Yo, Jobless Duskers SK6I, how'd you come up with that name? You know, it's been a long time since I've been streaming because his ass did not get auto-banned. Hey, I'm a cheap viewer, fuck. Yeah, exactly! No, if you're here selling out, if you're straight up here trying to step on the toes of my cheap viewers that I already have, that's poaching, brother. That's not cool, man. You can't poach my cheap viewers. You're stepping on their toes. Or rather, I guess you can't poach my cheap viewers Microstreamer. I'm a loyal Microstreamer. I do it all for the fans, baby. I'm gonna open up a Fansly and I'm gonna start streaming there. Oh. I should probably just, like, soil these. Not unlike my britches, but... Oh yeah, I need to do some mixing stuff. I need to experiment with that. Pat, what should we mix? What should we mix? I guess I need to grow more product because I bagged it all, huh? Okay, maybe we'll put a pin in that. Put a pin in that. Chat, think about it. And we'll put a pin in it. I do hate redoing the soil every time. But, like, the upgraded soil is so expensive. It's so inefficient by comparison. I want to get it for my sanity's sake, but I also don't. I need to order another dead drop. Need to order a dead drop. Gimme... On the Fansly, is your PNG topless? I would consider that. No, it's a no nudes Fansly. It's one of those. It's one of those. Never quite understood that. No disrespect. Like I'm all for sex work. I'm very pro sex worker. Comma. That's a weird one to me. Peggy, you piece of shit. 5X OG, I don't have that right now. Fuck off. I need 3. It feels like fake. It doesn't feel real saying like 5X OG. That feels like I'm like a 4chan shit posting. I tell you what, I would love to have like I would love to do more chatting streams. If I had more confidence that I'd have an audience for that. Because chatting is probably the most popular category on Twitch. If I had more confidence that I'd have an audience for it, I would love to do that. Because it is really funny being able to just focus on my thoughts and ramble for a bit. Also, I can afford toilet pre-owned now. This is something that is important to consider. What was I here to buy again? I was here for something. I don't remember what. Oh, I was gonna order a dead drop, and then I didn't do that, and I came to the store instead. I need more. Oh, I need more soil anyway. So. Get 2 stacks of 10. What's your favorite shark? I feel like when I was a kid, the hammerhead was like a top 3 shark. But ever since, it feels like they fell off. Like, I don't think about them anymore. So they should be... Put my soil there. And let's go ahead and pop these babies in. It doesn't really... It's kind of moot, because, like... Not much there for soil. There's no seeds, as they say. I'm fucking tired. I don't know what it is lately, but I'm just fucking tired all the time. And I can't figure out if caffeine keeps me awake or if it helps me sleep. Zebra? What about it? Alright, I have an idea here. Alright. That is a throne right there. That's what we're looking for. Zebra shark? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of a zebra. What is a zebra shark? Hang on, I just... Zebra shark. Ooh, he's kind of with it though. He's got some fashion to him. I think this is a slept-on shark. This seems like a very slept-on shark. I gotta say, this is a good choice. This is a good one. I gotta say, I'm pretty partial to the baller shark, which is not a real shark. We have these at my store, and I just like them because it sounds like baller shark, and that's how I choose to live. That's kind of what I aspire to be. If I had the patience, I would Photoshop a little basketball here. He's the baller shark. You know what? I'm gonna do that later. I'm gonna paste that into my Discord. They're cute little guys. They're also, like, very good at escaping, so you need to have their lids sealed. We had a couple of rainbow sharks. There was one day where somebody didn't close the lid on the rainbow shark tank. They didn't check it before closing. And the rainbow sharks are pretty similar to baller sharks. They're, like, black with red fins instead. And they're like little missiles, and they will jump if you let them. And like, the owner of the store came in to open the store the next day, and there was just, like, dozens of rainbow sharks just dried out on the floor. And he was pissed, as you could imagine. That shark is exactly how I pictured you if you'd ever try to be a shark. I think that's a compliment. I take that as a compliment. I sincerely do. I'm okay with being... I put it to you this way. I'm confident enough in my own masculinity that I can take that as a compliment. This is... I mean, look. Chat, be honest with me. Rate my male living space. What do you feel about this one? What are we feeling about it? Drop is ready. Pawn shop west wall. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this OG on a shelf somewhere. Does the toilet function? I mean, I can flush it. Is that functional enough for you? Is that good enough for you? It doesn't have a bidet, so arguably it doesn't function, but... 9 out of 10? Yeah, see, I like... lost my train of thought as soon as I started saying it. God, that's annoying. I really should get tested for that. That might be a net positive in my life. It's so fucking frustrating. Beer fridge by the toilet, it'll go up to a 10? Oh, you're speaking my language. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Might be the way to do it. Perfect. That's what I needed. I should probably go and deliver him his money. What the fuck is that? I will build no dynasty. I will consume corporate slop. Soy juice and insect protein will fuel me. Gentrification equals monochrome utopia. What am I looking at? Okay. Truer words never spoken? No, I feel like Skibidi Toilet was cooking. I think truer words have indeed been spoken. Oh, I'm 365. Can I see the amount that I'm sending? There we go. That's 350. And then 15. I can't make 15. I really don't like doing this. This forces me to do math. And that's not something I'm good at. The world is well aware of this. I'm gonna need to start ordering more of these. In fact, I'm gonna order another one right the fuck now. Let's do 2 of these and then 3 of these. Let's just get a fuck ton of seeds going. Ballerina cappuccina is more true? This is true. Yeah. Yeah. Italian brain rot is on something else, man. Crocodile Bombardito goes kind of crazy. I wish I could think of the name of the one that we found on stream that went hard as fuck. When am I putting these away? I'm about to plant them right now. Let's dump this. Oh, dude, I need employees. You found one on stream? Yes, I did. This was during the tier list stream. Okay, hang on. Let's do Granddaddy Purple here. Do Green Crack here. Yeah, when we did the tier list streams, we found some Italian brain rot. I happen to have STO in chat, who is Italian, and he was able to offer me the explanation that there is none for what Italian brain rot is. And I wouldn't have it any other way, frankly. I definitely didn't plant, like, any sour diesel. Of course, I had a tier list stream. I did! I did. It actually didn't perform that well. But I really enjoyed doing it. I would consider doing it again, but I also, like, I really rushed it when I did it last time. Next time I would curate it better, I think. Yeah, I was a big fan of the tier list stream. That was fun. I had one that was, like, country flags, and it was so fucking long and so boring, because, like, what do you talk about with country flags? Months of the year was great. Involves planning ahead and preparing, right? I was very indecisive about this stream in particular. Because I had no idea what I wanted to do with it. I almost, like, at the last minute pivoted to Minecraft. I almost pivoted to Deadlock. I don't know if people would want to watch Deadlock, though. I feel like Deadlock is the kind of game that attracts, like, type A chatters, too. So, oh, I need to water these. That is true. That is a thing that you need to do when you plant things, huh? Some people are saying this. Minecraft with Portal mod? I do remember those, like, old Minecraft maps. I remember the old, like, Portal map that was not actually, like, anything to do with Portal, really, but was, like, a big redstone puzzle. I remember really liking that. I also really liked Aribni parkour back in the day. I'm not saying it's better or worse, but I have a huge nostalgia for, like, old beta Minecraft maps that don't have, like, any features like barriers or adventure mode or, like, command blocks or anything like that. It's literally just, like, signs asking you please don't break blocks and, like, making do with what's there. Really liked that. I don't know if there's, like, popular adventure maps now, but I don't watch enough. I'm sure there are, but I don't watch enough Minecraft YouTubers to pop off about them. It's pretty benign. I suppose I shouldn't act like I'm above it, but, like, I don't know. I have a question for you. When you, like, click on a video, like on YouTube, right? Do you click on the title bar or do you click on the video itself? Like, do you click on the thumbnail or do you click on the title? I've been trying to get people's opinions on this. Granddaddy Purple? I don't have it, no. Fuck off. Why does he like... I don't like that Peter File likes me as much as he does. 3X Sour Diesel? I think we do have that, actually. I could have charged more than that for it, but whatever. I use mobile, but thumbnail? Okay, that changes things a little bit. I've always been a title clicker, and I think it kind of, like, reports you as somebody who was, like, an early adopter. Because back in the day, on YouTube, if you wanted to click a video... Oh, hello. If you wanted to click a video, it wasn't, like, a box with a thumbnail and, like, a creator title and a link to the... and like, a title. It was literally just a picture. It was a blue, like, link to the video, right? Like, hyperlink, embedded link. And you had to click that to go to the video. It was just like blue text that hyperlinked to the video on YouTube. And next to it, the thumbnail was literally just a picture taken from the video that kind of show you what it was. And there was like the name of the channel that uploaded it there. And I think that at some point became... I think at that point it was literally just a username, but I think at some point it became a dedicated like channel thing. I can't remember. It's been so long. But I feel like if you're from that era and you've been terminally online since you were born, like me, baby. Used to be Yahoo before you used to use Yahoo before it was a search engine? I did not. I cannot tell you that. Not quite that old. I do, however, mourn the loss of Yahoo Answers. Yahoo Answers was an actual fucking gem of a website. And we will never have anything quite like it again, I think. Purgante. Yeah, exactly. That video is now like a relic of internet history. You know what? I'm waiting for this shit to grow. Alright, listen. I have my gamer throne here. What is egg run? Oh, it's this. It's the dinosaur game. Alright, listen, chat. You're not allowed to make fun of me because I'm literally going crazy with it. I'm actually going crazy with it. Wait, no, resume. He's insane. It's never been done before. It's never been done before. He's the best to ever do it. He's getting crazy with it. It's uncivilized. About to make Speedy Gonzalez look like regular Gonzalez. Oh, this shit's gonna start becoming unreactable. Oh, that's like a 3-frame low. Holy fucking shit. Whoa! Oh, he's not crazy with it. He's not crazy with it. This has some aura, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what's funny is I make fun of, like, the games on the TV. We used to have that at my house. I don't know how my dad managed to do it, but he found, like, oh shit. I actually do have unplanted pots. He found a way to get, like, apps on his TV. And it was like the guest bedroom one. And there was this one like stupid like animals boxing like word game that he got, like, really fucking addicted to. And it was really funny. Like, you have to imagine me with, like, my 40-something-year-old dad, me as a teenager, walking past my dad in the guest bedroom, laying on the guest bed, pointing the remote at the tiny TV, trying, like, crashing out about trying to beat this, like, stupid fucking, like, I think it was, like, a fucking rhino or something. In this, like, word game. It had so much fucking aura. It was funny as fuck. My dad was in the Coast Guard. Like dead drop. Oh, it's up now. Okay. Okay, so I think we should mix something with Granddaddy Purple here. Alright, chat, what should we mix? Let's get to cooking. Let's cook. Let's cook. Let me cook. Alright. Let's move finished product over here. Alright, this is all unfinished product, and we can do stuff. Now that you've done it, or those videos where they cast metal in sand, that stuff is pretty cool. Have you seen those videos where they cast, like, ant hills with molten aluminum? Like, wasp hills? Okay, so I think we take some Granddaddy Purple, right? We chuck that in here. I don't know about mixing it with a banana. What do you think we should mix it with, chat? We have banana, we have the Coke, we have donuts, we have paracetamol. I kind of feel like we mix purple and purple here, right? We go donuts and we go donuts. We also have Viagra, I think. Maybe. Bought that for oh fuck, I'm a fake streamer, I forgot his name. The guy who, you know, I remember who they are, and that's what matters. I love all my children equally. My chatters, sorry. Let's see what it goes. Alright, if this is bad, Calroys, you're banned. Banana fruit, sedating and calorie dense. That's an odd one. Sedating and calorie dense. I couldn't be so lucky. Hold on. We could get a little crazier with it. We throw a banana on the pile. So donuts, I guess, make it calorie dense, which makes sense, I suppose. Some would say that. This is gonna be a weird one. Gingeritis. What the fuck is gingeritis? Mega haze. I only have one. And I don't think it's worth making more. But I'll package this, and I'll think about it. Let's see. Products. I guess we should sell it to get rid of this shit. Mega haze. List for sale. This is an odd one. Makes you ginger? Yeah, what the fuck is gingeritis? Let's look this up. Gingeritis. Not gingivitis. Gingeritis. Okay, that's not... It's not giving me any answers for this. That's not a great sign. I am looking forward to selling this. Talk to Uncle Nelson. I need to collect the dead drop. People are fucking calling me, bro. I feel like 10K in earnings, not bad at all. Soon you'll have a capital need to start manufacturing meth, but first you're going to need to purchase some equipment. Best bet for getting the tools you need is a warehouse, a local spot you can do business with like-minded individuals. Weapons, specialized equipment, workers for hire, all the good stuff. A big brick building behind the liquor store. Head down there and see if you can mosey your way in. Just keep in mind they'll let you in once you build up a solid rep for yourself. I'll worry about that later. I feel like... You know, here's a better question. When was the last time you used a payphone? While I'm here... Oh, fucking... It's this bitch. Hi, Chloe. Fuck you. Give me some Viagra. Viagra. 2002? Is there lore behind it? Get some flu medicine. 10 mouthwash. 10 energy drinks. Yeah, that works for me. But yeah, I don't think I've ever used a payphone, like, in my entire life. I don't know why I would use one. I'm so glad they didn't bother to search me. You'd be under the impression that I was doing illegal things. You'd be incorrect, of course. Where the fuck is the taco tickler? Where is this drop? Am I stupid? Gotta be honest, am I stupid? It's here. The airport at 2 a.m. cell phone was dead. Parents thought I meant Tuesday night at 2 a.m., not Tuesday morning. Oh. That is a legitimate reason to do it. Okay, well, this is arguably... My illegal shit is arguably more important than my not illegal shit, so let's do this real quick. Not Tuesday morning. Yeah, it is a pretty stressful situation to be in, I would imagine. Airports are kind of scary. But they do, to counteract that, they also have the, like, conveyors where you can walk really fast, and I think that makes up for most of it. Turns out their phone was also dead, so I had to wake up the neighbor and ask him to go wake up my parents. That's so fucking funny. That's insane. How much does a payphone even cost? Like, I know historically it's probably like a quarter or something, right? But... And then how much do you owe the... If you sit there and talk on it forever, do you owe it more? $5X OG Kush. And I suppose I should drop off the, drop off what I owe him. I think that's right. Nice. I thought their phone was dead to wake up a neighbor. Oh, yeah. Weirdest situation. What is the weirdest travel situation that I've been in? I don't travel enough. I do have a pretty interesting story, though, about, like... Oh, God. So I took my dad's car to go visit this girl that I used to know. And she lives in the middle of, like, bumfuck Kentucky. Right? She lives in the middle of fucking nowhere. Like, literally, like, one of those highway side towns that have you asking, like, who the hell lives here, right? And so, I remember driving back in the middle of the night, because I couldn't spend the night there. And I was driving back in the middle of the night. And I go to look around. Hold on. Oh, gee. I don't care. I was driving around in the middle of the night. I have my flashlight on. That's weird. Dead of night. It was probably like 3 a.m. that I was going home at. I couldn't stay there. So I'm going home. And as I'm driving, I need to get gas, right? And so I need to set the scene for you. It's literally like a 2-lane highway, like one going each way, in the middle of nowhere. And there is not a single light or soul to be seen. It is dead silent. I feel like I am alone on this barren earth, driving through this place. And I go there. I'm driving through here and I find a gas station, like the gas station that's leaving this tiny town. And as I go to the gas station, I pull in. I literally, like, I flip my blinker. And I take a left turn into the gas station. And they're like, I swear, I just hear this loud honking. And I feel this bump as I'm going over the curb, like a hard hit. And I, like, think, holy shit, did I just, like, pull in front of somebody? Did I just, like, hit somebody? Especially in my dad's fucking car? And I'm freaking out a little bit. So I get out of the car. I, like, pull up to the gas pump. I get out of the car. And I look around. Nothing. Nothing. Not a fucking soul. There is nothing, but I literally, like, it was the gas station was like an island of light in a sea of darkness as far as the eye could see. There was no car. There was no angry driver screaming at me. There was absolutely nothing. It was a complete, like, sensory deprivation void. And I think about it still sometimes. I did go home pretty much unscathed. Nothing happened. But then I go to my dad in the morning. And he's like, what happened with the car? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes out there and he points to a small dent on the bottom of the car. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was on the back of the car specifically, like square on the back, and it was just a little dent. It wasn't like a hard hit. I still, to this day, it bothers me so much. I have no idea what it was. Hey, Carbine, we're sharing spooky stories. I think you've heard this one before. I feel like I've told this story. Yeah, that one freaks me out. I think about it sometimes. I know for a fact I told the Local 58 story before. Everybody just wants OG Kush. Why don't you want my weird shit? Take my weird shit. Mega Haze. Me when Haze is 50k. Blake's more terrified of his ex. I am more terrified of my ex. This is true. Rather, I think she should be more terrified of me, but... You know, that's self-inflating. I'm inclined to believe that, because of course I am. Hey, Carbine. I give you next mix privileges. Next mix. What do you think we should mix? We have Granddaddy Purple, Sour Diesel, OG. And we should have Rain Crack. Yeah, we just grew it. And then we have everything you see here in the kitchen. What should we mix it? I'm giving you the dibs here. Granddaddy and Rain Crack. Rain plus Old Daddy. That's... I don't... We're gonna do something with that. Granddaddy Purple... What is Rain Crack? I feel like an energy drink probably fits the description of Rain Crack. Huh. That feels like Rain Crack. That's what we'll call it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Sedating mixed with an energy drink is a recipe for something that's going to give you a heart attack. Wait, where's the... okay. I am comprehending now. Okay. The mechanism was not making sense to me. Hyper smoke. This is gonna be very interesting. Athletic Munchies. Strawberry Shart. Strawberry Shart. I don't know about this one. I feel like I'm like Willy Wonka mixing candies here. The dating. You know what actually is probably the way to go? I'm gonna give you one. This is a streamer's choice here. We should make lean. So I think what we do is we get Granddaddy Purple and flu medicine. Mild sedative to alleviate flu symptoms. So this shit is gonna knock your ass out. Okay. I think most of that was not in the bowl, but don't worry about it. It's Walter White Smoke. It just made Granddaddy Purple. It didn't do anything. Okay, so that was interesting. And a waste of money, I suppose. Wash for minty fresh breath. Treating altitude sickness and some other stuff. Make you feel refreshed. Removes the effects of drugs when consumed. Rich in potassium. Heaven in a can. Minty OG? I can get behind this. Let's do mouthwash OG. Let's do minty OG. I like what your head's at. OG. Calming with minty. Oh ho! Cat, I laced yo shit. You're too late, Sonic. I laced your shit. Balding anti-gravity and it's called purple cheese? Carbine. Carbine. Alright, Carbine, can we have a talk? Can we have a talk, Carbine? Carbine, can we talk about this? Can we have a little chat? A little chat here? Just for that, you're getting honorary mod. Again. You're welcome. Yeah, this is a lethal weapon. This is a lethal weapon. We can't let the masses find out about this. We're gonna be going to the military-industrial complex with this one. I think we need to make more of that. You have now had more honorary mods than any other person in my chat ever. Purple cheese equals fake cancer? That does sound real. I'm gonna choose to believe that. I think that... Okay, let's do more of this. I don't have enough mouthwash. I guess we'll do this. Yeah, this is criminal. This is you cooked too close to the fucking sun with this. Holy. Okay, it's gonna take a little bit. Yeah, wow. Strawberry shart. I mean, I would like to get rid of it. Yeah, purple cheese is crazy. It's better than the Mega Haze. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Look, it's so addictive, too. Look at this. This is illegal. What is this? Carbine, what have you done? What have you done? This is illegal. The Flakes business go boom. You're hired, brother. You're literally hired. We're bringing you on board for that. I'll get them in individual baggies because I don't know how many of these are going to sell. I mean, if people are any kind of smart, they'll sell like hotcakes. Actually, let's do 5 individual baggies and 5 in a jar. Let's put them both in a jar. We're going to only sell these in bulk. And that's going to be the people's problem. If you want balding anti-gravity weed, you're in business, man. That's crazy. Need 3 OG Kush. What do I have right now? I have 4. $140 for 3 is pretty good. We'll do it now. Yeah, let's just do this. Alright, Carbine, you're hired and you get a raise. What did we make? We made a crime, is what we made. We made a substance that mankind is simply not ready for. Oh, that's pretty nice. Where's my deal? My contact is over this way. Can he be working if there's a police curfew? Like, how do you get home? That scared the shit out of me. Rip Bozo. What is this? EP Highland. Purple cheese. Yeah, purple cheese is crazy. And you'd be surprised to find out it has nothing to do with Granddaddy Purple. We mixed OG Kush and mouthwash. And we created quite possibly the most insane mix known to man. They don't get any crazier than this. You know what? I should just like products. Purple cheese, it's for sale. Listed for sale. It is highly addictive balding anti-gravity. Something banana maybe to get something they thought was really good. I don't think the names are random though, so I don't think that it's I'm favoriting that. That's a crazy one. Also, yeah, I'm gonna favorite all the vanilla ones. That's so good. Yeah, wow. You know, I'm out of product. Fucking Benji, man. Always Benji who's complaining about being out of product. Are they random? Yeah, the names are random. Let me go get Benji. I really gotta get a car. Holy mother of earnings. Here, take this for now. 4 a.m., go to sleep to progress till tomorrow. This is literally a message that I get every single day of my life. I still vote you mix purple cheese and banana. Alright, I'll do one. I'll do one. We'll figure this out. We're up in the cooking hours here. Purple cheese and banana. So we don't have purple cheese right now. We have to make more. We also have this strawberry shart, which is kind of bad looking. OG Kush we made with... Oh, we don't have mouthwash. I have to get more. Okay, well... Let me get some harvesting going here, because we still are missing these. I'm crazy with it. And he makes PGR with stuff? Oh, buddy. You're trying to get people killed. I doubt it. But we'll see if it works. This might actually be poison. You are not allowed to poison people. That is crazy. Somebody should make a couponing game. You'd rock that. I would go a little crazy for that. I'm not gonna lie. I would go a little crazy for a couponing game. Oh, fuck me. Alright, more trash for the collection. Nope, nope. I'm getting kind of sleepy, so I'm gonna fulfill Carbine's quest, not Carbine, Calroy's request. I'm gonna mix this fucking weapon to surpass Metal Gear with banana, and we'll see how it goes. And then I'll probably end stream after that. It's gonna be a little bit shorter today, guys. I'm an EP boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Misa EP boy. We need more mouthwash, and we're probably gonna need a fuck ton of it. Fucking Claire, hold on. Hold on, hold on. Protocol demands it. Hey, piece of shit. Oh, I don't have gasoline, I don't think. I didn't buy any gasoline. We'll see what that is. How that goes. Give me more mouthwash. I need a fuck ton of that. Chat, should we put gasoline in people's shit? I feel like this is not a good idea. I feel like like lacing your shit with gasoline is just a bad idea, because like you're just gonna make your shit catch fire, right? All right. As per your request, let's grab the mouthwash, let's grab a banana. And let's make some gas here. Let's cook. How much is schedule 1? It's like 20 bucks. Yeah, it's not expensive and it's really good. Really good game. Oh, here. Gasoline with weed, you feel the spice and burn? Is gasoline spicy? Can't be honest. Alright. We're gonna put this in with a banana. Let's see what it does. Alright, Carbine. California Rhino. Gingeritis. Balding anti-gravity. Wait, that's crazy. Holy shit. Carbine? Carbine, Carbine. We gotta have a talk. We gotta have a talk. Alright. Alright, alright. Carbine. 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 You just saved my... I know you saved my business just a moment ago. But, you know, it's just good business. We gotta keep up with the times here. And the industry is constantly changing. And while I very much appreciate your service to this business, we're going to have to let you go and give the position to Calroy's. That's just, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I don't. That's how it is, man. It's a tough world out there. I wish you best of luck. I know you came for 3 separate job interviews. I know you took days off work. I know you took days off work to be at this interview. But we just can't have you here. I'm sorry. The job that I applied at before I got my current job, the job that I hired at before I got my current job, was I went down there to like do their interview. They called me, right? And I went down there. Oh fuck, what was I saying? You know what? I need to just, I'm tired, alright? I'm gonna end the schedule one here for now. We're gonna cut to some chatting for a little bit. We're gonna chat for a bit and then we're gonna end stream. Alright, how does that sound? How does that sound? Let's cut. Let's cut. Howdy, howdy, everybody. You know what? Let's put the lo-fi on. Let's put the lo-fi on. Let's get some chat going. Let's get some idle chatter. Didn't watch the VOD. Why no stream for the past few days? Oh, shit. Yeah, you, yeah, I guess I have to update everybody again. So, the actual reason, there's no really, like, funny reason. It's mainly because I was sleeping. Like, dead ass. So, I mentioned on my Minecraft stream that I don't really like. I mentioned on my like one of my last Minecraft streams that I don't really have like a 24-hour sleep cycle, and as a result of that, it makes scheduling things kind of difficult. And I reached a point where it caught up to me, and then when it caught up to me, I couldn't stream anymore because I needed to fucking sleep. And I had to be honest with myself and say that it's not significant enough in my life right now that I should do that. That I should like force myself to wake up and stream. I should probably value my own like health and sanity first. That said, I missed you guys a lot. I really did. I really, really did. And it means a lot that you guys are still here. It's surreal. It really is. Hey, it says I make it sound like I'm some crazy big streamer. That oh, I should probably change the stream category so people aren't like, where's a schedule one? I'm a type A chatter. We're looking at just chatting. Just for now. For now, we're gonna chat for a bit. Just catting is a crazy category. Shit, man. You're a pretty big streamer to me. I'm big in the sense that I'm like fat as fuck. If you believe that, you should value your life. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how I feel. But I really did feel like something was missing in my life when I wasn't streaming here. It's weird. It's weird, man. I realize now that like. It's funny because I'm very wooden in person. When I try to have like a one-on-one conversation with somebody I'm not already super close to, I feel like I have a really hard time carrying a conversation. If we don't strike something immediately and we don't have like an overlap in like somewhat niche interests, it's it. We got nothing. I was going to that second job. And I was at that rich guy's house and him and his family, I was getting to know them. And you know, all of them play like video games. They play, you know, literally all of them play Fortnite, which is pretty funny to me. And I have some commentary on this as well. But it was funny because that was a part of the conversation that we were able to have just fine. And then he goes on talking about other stuff that he does, like the companies that he owns and you know, some of the snakes that he has, like the breeds of ball pythons that he has. And I don't know much about that. So I'm just kind of standing there like nodding. Like I like snakes, don't get me wrong. I'm very, very much into snakes, but I'm more of a wild type enjoyer. I never got into like breeding the like pretty patties of ball pythons. That was never my forte. The genetics of it I was not super into. I just like them as animals and I like taking care of them and I like interacting with them. It's as simple as that for me. But yeah. Ask him if he has black mamas. He does not. I can tell you this for a fact, but I do think that what he has would satisfy you. Because he literally has snakes that are thicker than my thighs. And that should be saying something. That should be saying something, because anybody that's been a long time follower of the stream knows I got thick as fuck thighs. They jiggle when I walk. They jiggle when I walk. But yeah. The brief, like, unannounced... I should have announced a hiatus somewhere. I should have done a stream like the one that I did sooner. I should have announced that I was going to take a hiatus to sleep. Instead of stream. Just take, like, a week off, you know? But... I'm sorry if I scared you guys. I know I mentioned having some weird, like, nebulous health stuff in the past. And I also, like... I didn't want you to think that I had just, like, died. Or, like... you know, stopped streaming. Just, like, quit abruptly. I don't plan on doing that. Where I was going with all of this was, this brings, I feel so energized when I'm on camera. And I love being able to just talk to chat, right? This makes me feel alive in a way that in a way that like, I didn't know that I needed it in my life. I didn't know it was something that was missing. I guess we'll put it that way. And so not having it, first of all, I didn't get to fuel my Schedule 1 addiction because I didn't get to play it off stream. Second of all, not having stream chat, not being able to get up in front of a camera and express myself in the way that I do here. I don't know, man. It brings me to life. Brings me to life. I really felt like I was missing something. How's the audio levels, by the way? Is it okay? I should listen in on it, by the way. Oh, it sounds fine. I should listen in on it. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Audio good. Baller. Baller. Let's go. Man, what else is there to say? Oh, Fortnite. We were talking about Fortnite. I feel like people are saying the current season of Fortnite is bad, but like, They were saying like the TIE fighters and shit were really pissing them off, and like the lightsabers and whatnot. That was pretty interesting to hear about. But interestingly, they were saying, well, they weren't saying sorry, can I start over? I don't like shooters, I suck at them. I mean, that's fair and based. They're not intuitive, they're not easy to just pick up and play necessarily. I like them a lot, and I would love to make like videos about them. I think that would be pretty fun. Actually, there's another reason that I haven't been streaming. I've been addicted to the most recent Deadlock update. And that was only a couple days ago, but I have been resisting the urge to stream Deadlock because I don't think chat would want to watch me play Deadlock. Valorant can't get one kill without camping. That's kind of what you do in Valorant, though. It's a attack shooter. Kind of the point. Pushing is kind of hard in attack shooter, so I don't really blame you there. Pushing is weird. Attack shooters are weird in general. I really do like them, though. I got really hooked on CSGO, which, by the way, my hours in Deadlock are about to pass my hours in CSGO, which is very scary. Shit, what was I gonna say? I was on something about the Fortnite thing. Oh, yeah. So Fortnite. Season 2 or like season 1 of Fortnite, when they did the like Infinity War collab with Thanos, felt like the first instance of like major mainstream media crossovers with video games where it was something that fucking everybody was talking about, and it was a big fucking deal. Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Unknown, happy to see you. You caught us at a bit of a bad time. We were gonna end here pretty soon, but happy to have you here. Amogus, as they say. Among Us was another interesting sensation. I really liked Among Us. And I really have to wonder what the Among Us developers felt seeing their game randomly become crazy successful overnight. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm tired. What are we talking about? We were talking about Fortnite originally, but we're kind of rambling. Among Us was crazy. Modern Warfare 2 campaign was crazy good, Carbine. That is a very good drop. God, I remember that. I played that at a friend's house. Fortnite, I have Travis Scott. They really went with everything in that. Henry Stickmin x Among Us was an era of the internet. That and like Fall Guys. I remember Fall Guys was an interesting one because Fall Guys was like, I mean, Fall Guys was cool in a lot of ways, but I think that era of the internet was interesting because it kind of didn't come true, but like, I really expected that there would be more games with bean people coming out trying to copy the success of those games, and it actually didn't come to fruition, really. I thought that the industry would surely look at that and be like, yeah, the bean people are where we need to go. Henry Stickmin was really good. Maybe I should play the Henry Stickmin games. I have watched them on stream, but I haven't seen like all endings or anything like that, so that could be fun. I don't remember it that well. When I was younger, I always went to the Flash game version of Henry Stickmin because I had no money. I mean, that used to be the only version, I thought, because now you can't play. You can't play it on Flash. They discontinued Flash. I really like the Cyborg Revenge Henry Stickmin ending. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that. But maybe that's further proof that I should play. You know what's a game I really want to play on stream? I really, really want to play on stream is Me-Side. Also, don't pay attention to the background and how it's only like a 20-second loop. Now that I've pointed that out, you'll probably notice it and it'll bother you immensely. I didn't render out like 2 hours of Starfield to do for this. I only see black. That is a bitrate moment, my friend. That has to be a bitrate moment. A bitrate moment. Yeah, I think that's you. That's you, Chief. That's the quality that you're watching at. But that's probably for the better. That's probably for the better. You're not missing much. I mean, I did like work really hard on making this beautiful background, but don't worry about it. You know, why would my feelings be hurt, right? Another thing I talked about in the last stream, a lot of the back end stuff that, you know, you do with streaming. I'm walking to my train station. I wish we had trains in America. I really do. I mean, I know we technically do, but there's no like, it's not a normal thing to be able to like take a bus to a metro, to a train station, and go across towns, like across the state, using only public transit. That is not a normal experience. And I hear about cities that are like that, and I'm so envious. Trains in general seem like a W method of transit. You know, here in the Philippines, only in the capital. Yeah. I mean, the Philippines, they're islands, right? They're not that big either, so I don't think it really justifies it that much, I would imagine. The distances can't be that big. And it's also a matter of populace, so I don't know. I can see why there wouldn't be, though. Oh, fuck, I should probably go to bed, man. Philippines is big? Really? How big is the Philippines? Hold on. The Philippines. $1,100. So it's 115.8 square miles. What is the state of Arizona area? 113.9. It's actually a little bit bigger than the state of Arizona. That's kind of crazy. It must be the way that the map kind of compresses it. Because have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that effect with maps? Oh, what's the dynamic map that adjusts for size? Distortion. True size, I think is what it's called. Yeah. Yeah, this website here. Let's cut to this. This website here. True size. TrueSize.com. So I could be like, you know, this is the United States, right? This is China. This is India. We have the Philippines. That's the Philippines. And so I guess if you move it over... Oh, wow, that is really big. Holy, that is way bigger than it looks like it is. Wow, that is the size of several states. Holy fucking shit. Means it was bigger than Japan? I doubt that. That's probably not true. That's pretty close, actually. That is alarmingly close. That changes my perspective a lot. Yeah, wow. I did not realize how big the Philippines were. Wow. What if you move it up towards like where Russia is? That's actually crazy. When you compare it to like the size of Russia, if it was up here, it would look this big. Okay, Philippines is actually a good sized country. I will give you that. If we move the US over to it, I mean, yeah, the US is huge, but like relatively not that much, right? That's pretty neat. I'm kind of crazy about that. Well, I should probably like go to bed now. I think I should call it there. It was really fun chatting with you. It was really nice getting to do this again. If I don't stream tomorrow, it's probably because I had work. But if work beats me up, I might not stream tomorrow. But if not, I may stream. I will be back. We will be returning to our regularly scheduled programming here this week. Misa and EB boy. I'm gonna go and probably make some food and go to bed if I can even bring myself to make food. Good night, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you for coming out here. You guys are the best audience that a Microstreamer could ask for. I'm back. You picked an awful time, Unknown. I'm very sorry. Thank you guys for stopping by. Mwah.